Welcome back, beloveds. This week did not come to play with us, okay? The full moon in Leo on February 12th, that exposes the truth. It puts you in the spotlight and it demands confidence, okay? And then Saturn moves into Aries the very next day. That says, okay, now act on it. No more delays, beloveds. No more excuses. It is decision time. Let's see what's popping off with your sun, moon, and rising signs, shall we? Aquarius, welcome to your week ahead reading and what you can expect. Let's get your first message immediately. Let's cut the deck. We ain't doing all that. We got the gospel. That's funny, that popped out when I was shuffling the deck to prepare. So the gospel always gives me either something traditional or you doing something untraditional. So we shall see as we go further. It also gives me legal, marriage proposals, stuff like that. So we shall see. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. For Aquarius, what can they expect for this week ahead? We have vacation, travel. Okay, so some of y'all are going on vacation or traveling in the next week or so. We have sudden change on the bottom. Sudden change on the bottom. Okay, let's get your tea leaves for Aquarius. Week ahead, what can they expect? We have woman, or fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, and then you have broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's get into the tarot, Aquarius. I feel like it's it's like a wish that is going to be fulfilled in a different way, or something that you wanted coming out better, you know, or like you not getting something that you're going to be happy you didn't get. You got better than that, or something like that. Let's go further. What can Aquarius expect for their week ahead? What can Aquarius expect for their week ahead? One more. Thank you. We got the King of Cups. We got the Nine of Pentacles. And we got the Nine of Wands. So some of you could be seeing 999. Something is completing for you. Something is in completion, something difficult. It's like one more thing and it's over. It's done. You're closing out a phase. I feel like this sudden change is the one more thing. Let's clarify. Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Nine of Wands for Aquarius, please. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. We got the Five of Pentacles. All right, so this is something financial. You've been trying to turn your finances around for a long time now. This is something you've been wanting for a minute, and for the Nine of Pentacles to be your last card, that is wonderful because it's turning around abundantly. Your finances are taking a sudden turn. You've been on a long, you've been dealing with more money going out than coming in. Some sort of financial lack or feeling lack. With the King of Cups here, this happens to be a connection for you. They could have ghosted you or left you hanging. You've been going through this cycle with this person for a long time. They ghost you, they come back, they ghost you, they come back, you take them back, they ghost you again, you take them back. So something like that. If this is a connection, this feels like your finances. Definitely. King of Cups. Tell me more about the King of Cups for Aquarius. Why is the King of Cups here? What they can expect. The World. Something is completing successfully, a phase. If this is a, now this King of Cups feels like a connection. This feels like a person. Let me say a connection. Feels like a person. And probably that cycle I was talking about of, you know, back and forth with them, and you've closed that out. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're going to have that in their chart somewhere. But this phase, that unhealthy back and forth has ended beautifully, successfully. Nine of Pentacles, tell me more. Tell me why Nine of Pentacles is here. Thank you. We got the Page of Wands. So there is some sort of new seed. Something new being offered to you with the Nine of Wands. It's like a new beginning. Something you're really passionate about that is leading you to this financial independence. If you're walking away from a connection, you are more focusing on you and your money, your career, your business. You know, like you're taking care of you. You're making you the focus. This Page of Wands feels very business to me, though. It feels very business to me. Like, even if this is a connection for you, it's like your money is increasing as a result. Is what it feels like. Look, Eight of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, you're walking away from something. You've ended some sort of unhealthy cycle. And it's like this person probably ghosted you recently, and this time you allowed them to stay gone. All right, let's get a cosmic energy oracle message for you to end off your reading, Aquarius. Oh, you wanted 3. Okay, you got intuition, communication. One moment. And you got safety. So I feel like there is some safe, grounded, loving communication coming in for you. I feel like there's a conversation, and it could be a conversation with this person, which is what ends this cycle, you know, once and for all. Because this doesn't feel like something terrible. Like, this doesn't feel like an abusive thing or, you know, something like that. This feels like just a behavior between you and another person, or your behavior when it comes to how you deal with your money or something like that is ending. You're cutting that out with this 5 of Pentacles and the World. It's like you're ending this lack mentality, this lack, this feeling, allowing yourself to be abandoned or ghosted or treated in that type of way, and moving on. You're evolving into this. This is how you are treating yourself now, with class, with care, you know, with you're nurturing you. You are instilling healthy boundaries, standing up for you. And as a result of that, and moving with your intuition, you are receiving a healthy response to something. I feel like there is some sort of communication coming in for you this week, Aquarius. and it may create a sudden change in something. I feel both financial and a connection. So take it as it resonates for you. But this is what I have for you, Aquarius. If you need a personal reading or you feel like you would like one, the link to my website is in the description box below. I may have same-day readings available depending on the schedule. Please, if this resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and let me know. And subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. I will see you at your next reading. Pisces, welcome to your week ahead reading and what you can expect. Let's get your first message. You got peacemaking. I'm not going to take the second one. You got peacemaking. You also got sisterhood. So, you know, oh God, this card flipped out too. So, you could be mending things with one of your girlfriends or homegirls or something like that. You know, you could have your sisterhood around you heavy in the next week or so. You could also be stepping much into your divine feminine and using your intuition versus being all up in your head. With the Two of Swords is what that card always gives me with peacemaking. But let's go further for Pisces. All right, what can they expect? Oops. We have a conversation is coming. Okay, so that is giving me more of the peacemaking energy. Like you're receiving some clarity. Oh, wow. This was on the bottom for Aquarius, I think. You are protected. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. But, yeah. You're going to have some sort of conversation with either a divine feminine or you're just going to be using your intuition in this conversation. It's going to bring you a lot of clarity and understanding with something in regards to, you know, maybe a, you know, like an argument or misunderstanding that you and this person have had. Let's get your tea leaves for Pisces. What can you expect? Let's see. We have Beau. You are highly thought of. All right. And you have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. So I feel like that might be the person you're making peace with. We shall see. What can Pisces expect for their week ahead? Okay. We have the Magician. We have the Temperance. And we have the Three of Pentacles. All right. So you're obviously collaborating or teaming up with someone, with some people, you know, or one person. But it's like, this could be something at work or something business related, or, you know, in school or some sort of learning environment where you're learning as a group. You have sisterhood and the Three of Pentacles. That's a lot of collaboration. That's a lot of other people. You also have the Magician here. Like, you're stepping into some sort of confidence. You are standing in your power with all the resources you need to complete something or to start something. And then we have the Temperance here with the divine flow. And you are protected also. Was one of your cards. I feel like the Temperance is emphasizing the peacemaking energy, the flow that you're stepping into, whereas you may have recently been in the middle of some sort of chaotic situation for you. Let's go further with the clarifiers. Magician, why is this here for Pisces? We have the Ace of Wands. All right, so you have a new beginning. You have a new passionate, adventurous beginning. something you're going to be taken off with. This could be where the team is coming in. This feels business related, but, you know, take it as it resonates for you. I feel like you manifested this for yourself. You used your divine feminine powers and you've manifested this new beginning. Tell me about the Temperance. Tell me about the Temperance, please. It's very appropriate that the Magician is a female on this card, on this deck. We have the Eight of Swords. So see, you're getting out of this feeling trapped type energy. You may have been on a pause or been stagnant or just, you know, not necessarily making any moves with on an idea or, you know, or a path that you want to take. You may have been trying to figure out how to create this new beginning for yourself or how to get this thing going, something like that. But you're stepping out of this back and forth, all up in your head, feeling encaged type energy, and you're stepping into the divine flow of something. I feel like you've been patient. You feel like you've been patiently waiting on something to progress or something to some clarity in something, you know. But I feel like this is happening in divine timing. I feel like it's time for this to happen now. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles for Pisces. We got the Six of Cups. So you could be teaming up with old friends. You could be collaborating with people, you know, from your past. Somebody, like a group of people you already know. Also, this team, this collaboration that you're being offered, it is a cup. In other words, it is a good thing for it to be offered to you. You have the Death on the bottom, like there's some sort of rebirth with something old. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. Give me one more for the three. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. This is something good. The Wheel of Fortune, this is luck on your side. The wheel is turning in your favor with this new offer or opportunity. This could be a new job for some of you with the Three of Pentacles. It doesn't necessarily have to be a collaboration. It could be a new job. But things are flowing more smoothly for you beginning this week, Pisces. Let's pull a Cosmic Energy Oracle message to close out your reading. One for Pisces. Thank you. We got nurture. All right. So you're being nurtured this week is what I feel. That's the energy I get from that. You're being nurtured. Like the conversation you're having there's nurturing energy. This offer, this job or this offer, it's nurturing you. You're being cared for. Your prayers have been answered, Pisces. Okay? And this is what I have for you for your week ahead and what you can expect. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. If you would like a personal reading, I do have bookings available on my website. The link to that is in my description box below. Same day readings may be available depending on the schedule. And I'll see you at your next reading. Aries, welcome to your week ahead reading and what you can expect. Let's get your first message immediately. You got creation. All right. So you're birthing something. You're starting something new. It could be a relationship with this card, but it doesn't have to be. Some of you could be finding out you're having a baby. Let's go further, Aries. Let's go further. What can Aries expect? We have Taurus. All right. So there's a Taurus that is pertinent to your week. And we have a secret admirer. So that could be the Taurus. All right, so let's see. Well, you could be crushing on a Taurus. I don't know. Let's see. Get some tea leaves for Aries. What can they expect? And we got older woman. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. And unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay. So, you're being advised to use your intuition this week when making decisions for yourself. And you're creating something. Let's go deeper, Aries. What can Aries expect for this week ahead? For their week ahead. What can they expect? One more. Thank you. We got the Six of Wands. All right, so you're going to be victorious. Coming out of a battle or something. You have the Five of Swords. All right, so that might be the battle you're coming out of. You may be surrendering, walking away from something, or allowing someone to walk away. It could be, some of you could be resigning. That's what I just heard. You could be resigning. You're walking away from some sort of conflict. And we have the Seven of Swords. So you have the Five of Swords to the Seven of Swords. And then you got the Six of Wands. So whatever this thing is that you didn't trust, or you're not trusting, it's like you're walking away from it. And you're coming out on top. Like you're coming out successfully. You could even be publicly recognized for being the honest one in this situation. Like, I don't know. All right, let me go further with the clarifiers. Five of Swords. Tell me more about this for Aries. We got the Ten of Cups. All right, this could have something to do with family for you. This could have something to do with someone you have a family with also. But I feel like in you walking away, you're creating a happier environment for yourself. I feel like that's how you're coming out on top. You actually feel more accomplished removing yourself from the situation. Seven of Swords. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. We got the Eight of Swords. A lot of swords here. And the King of Swords. So, something that you haven't trusted and you've been trying to figure out. You may have been trying to figure out an exit plan. Trying to figure out how to get out of something. Or get away. How to walk away. How to do exactly what she's doing here. And I feel like you're going to get some clarity on that with this King of Swords. This could be a judge for you. Libra, Aries, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini. This is air sign energy. This could be a judge or a person, or just representing the energy of clarity for you. But I feel like you're being communicated with, and that is helping you understand how to get out of something. I feel like that is your victorious ending or result this week. You now know. Now you know what to do. You know, or you have the resources to do it. You know the outcome now. Now you know how to move. Tell me about the Six of Wands for Aries. You got the Page of Cups. Some good news. You got some good news coming in. That is, that's what I can tell you. It's like you're creating some sort of accomplished feeling for yourself. Like something, you're receiving the answer to something, or the news that you've been waiting for, to allow you to get on your horse and get the funk out of something. Of some sort of situation or something that you've been wanting to overcome. You're receiving some sort of good news on that this week, Aries. Let's get the Cosmic Energy Oracle message for you to close out your reading. For Aries, what can they expect? Thank you. Look, we have inspiration. Okay, and look at the light bulb. Look at the light bulb, giving some more clarity. Like, you know, you're coming to a realization of something. Something is like, oh God, finally I know how to move forward now. Now I know what to do. And inspiration and Six of Wands tie very well together. It's like, you know, now you can move on out of this thing and move on successfully onto, you know, what you've really been wanting to do with your life, so to speak. All right, Aries, this is what I have for you. This is actually very beautiful. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments, and like, subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. And if you would like a personal reading, I do have bookings available on my website, and the link to that is in the description box. Same day readings may be available depending on the schedule. I'll see you at your next reading. Taurus, welcome to your week ahead reading. Let's see what you can expect. Let's get your first message. What do we got? Secrecy. Okay. I feel like something's being revealed to you. You're getting, you're finding out something. I was going to say you're getting clarity, but I don't think it's clarity because I don't think it's something you even know. So, like, know about. Let's go further. Taurus. What can they expect in their week ahead? We have Capricorn. Okay. So, this could be the devil energy, or it could be a Capricorn. It's not giving me the devil energy yet. We have Tuesday on the bottom. This could be something being revealed to you about a Capricorn, from a Capricorn. Taurus, what can they expect for their week ahead? We have teardrops, great personal sorrow. And then we have table, hard work ahead. Well, goddamn, Taurus, hold on now. Okay. Let's see how this unfolds, because I feel like this is telling a story. I feel like this hard work ahead is an offer that's coming to you, possibly from a Capricorn. And I feel like it's hard work that it's like you investing in, excuse me, in something you want to invest in. Like you want to put this hard work into. This is more giving me the Eight of Pentacles. This hard work ahead. The great personal sorrow, I don't know. There's something you're going to be disappointed in, I guess. We shall see. Let's go further. Something just tapped me on my shoulder. Okay, Taurus, what can they expect for this week ahead? I was like, what is on my shoulder? I realized something was tapping me. Child, that be playing. What we got? The Lovers. All right. Now that's very interesting. You have Capricorn energy, which is the devil, and you got the Lovers. Which is, the devil is the first thing the Capricorn energy gave me. Queen of Cups. Well, it reminded me of anyway. But that could be somebody, you know. The Eight of freaking Pentacles. What I said that hard work ahead is getting this Eight of Pentacles. It's like you have been, I feel like this is something you've already been working hard into. Your money, you might start seeing some progress in something that you've been putting work into. And I feel like the hard work continues. You know what I mean? I feel like because you're starting to see progress, it's like you're starting to put more into it, as you should, you know, or you have more time invested into this thing or something. But something's progressing. The Eight of Pentacles, that's your money piling up. Excuse me, the Lovers, there's a decision to be made. There could be some sort of conversation. It could be an emotional conversation with the Queen of Cups. The Lovers gives me a decision. It doesn't, I mean, if it's romantic for you, take it as it resonates. If it's a connection. The Queen of Cups is giving me divine feminine and intuition. Emotional support, particularly with this great sorrow and this teardrop card. It's like you might be surrounded by emotional support this week. Let's go deeper. Tell me about the Lovers. Why is this here for Taurus? Why is the Lovers here? Oh, that's a lot. We got the Five of Swords. All right. So you have decided, or you're going to decide, to no longer fight. Nope. I'm lying. You have decided to fight for something at all costs. And I feel it's a business. I think this is something financial. You have the Knight of Wands here. This is you going at it. Like, this is the hard work right here, but passionate. You know what I mean? The Knight of Pentacles is, you know, he's working as well. He's a hard worker. He's just, you know, I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is what you're doing as well. You're just doing it with this energy. Like, it's go time. Like, you've decided to no longer, you know, entertain stagnicity or indecisiveness. You know what I mean? It's like you have chosen a lane and you're deciding to go all in that lane. And then you got the Star, receiving rewards, you know, renewal type of energy. This is more like following your your soul purpose, you know, being on a more meaningful direction. You know what I mean? Following your North Star. I feel like you're going hard on something and you've decided to do that. I feel like you're making a decision to go forward with something. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. That's Gemini energy also. You can have that in your chart. Gemini and Capricorn out here so far. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, please, for Taurus. And the Star is Aquarius. Dang, not getting 3. We got the Knight of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups. And the Devil. There's the Capricorn. Okay, so some of you could have unattached from a lover. And I am still, however, feeling the same results. It's like, and I feel like I had the same energy with Aquarius. Like, even if you have removed yourself from a relationship or a connection, or you've just decided to let something go that you've been overthinking or something like that, it's still having the same profitable results on your finances. It's like, I don't know, now you got the Knight of Swords. Like, something is happening very fast, whatever this is for y'all. Something is happening very fast. I feel like you are being relieved of the devil. You know what I mean? You're being relieved of something that you were attached to or something that was holding you back. I feel like the relief is coming in this decision that you're making. To unattach yourself from something. It's like you leave that and you go, and it's like you're being supported. I feel like this may be an intuitive decision for a lot of you. I feel like that might be a part of, some part of the decision is to get out of your head and to intuitively make this move, whatever it is. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles for Taurus. We got the Page of Wands. This is actually a popular card. So there is some sort of new spark of inspiration. And I feel like I said earlier with the Eight of Pentacles, a part of the inspiration is seeing your money moving. right? And then, you know, you turn into the Page of Wands. It's like you have your passion or your inspiration for something is reignited. You know what I mean? It's like you finally things are flowing, and I believe it's because you've relieved yourself from some sort of toxic attachment to something, or so some sort of toxic behavior, or a person with the Lovers here. Something, you know, maybe this information is being revealed to you. This secrecy card here, this clarity you're stepping into helps you make this decision. And it's like it frees you. You know, it's like that's the energy that was blocking you all the time. Let's get a cosmic energy oracle message to close out your reading for us. Wow, that just... Look, you got communication. Yep. Some sort of communication is providing you with clarity. Or the communication is where you're ending it. There's something. There's a decision that you're making that is putting you in forward movement. Like it's your life is being reignited from it. All right, Taurus, this is what I have for you. If this resonated, please let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. And if you would like a personal reading, the link to that is in my description box below. Same-day bookings may be available depending on the schedule. I'll see you at your next reading. Gemini, welcome to your week ahead reading. Let's get your first message immediately. See what you can expect. Let's cut the dick, shall we? We got La Luna. Okay? So, I feel like the full moon in Leo on the 12th is very pertinent for you. It is shining a light on something for you. It is exposing something. It is clarifying something. The moon is very pertinent to you this week. The energy of it. Possibly even the 12th itself. What day is that? A Thursday? Yes. That is a Thursday. So... we shall see. Let's go further, Gemini. What can Gemini expect for their week ahead? We got new path available. Okay, nice. So that is what could be revealed to you. The new path. The way I have it laid here, it's wow. And we have new home. So you just got all kind of new shit, Gemini. You know, y'all stepping into the new. Yes, we got new home, new path available, things being revealed. What else can Gemini expect for their week ahead? We have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. It always got to be something, right? We have Wind Chimes, Peace and Harmony. Nice. So I said, you're not letting this stubborn person steal your joy. You know, it's like, okay, well, you stay over there. Nice. Let's jump into the tarot, Gemini. What can Gemini expect for their week ahead? What is popping? That card. Give me one more, please. Thank you. They gave me two more. So you got, ooh, the 9 of Cups. That is a wish fulfillment. Come on now. We got the King of Pentacles. Financial stability. Whoa. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Well, damn. That's a windfall. And we got the 2 of Wands. All right. So, your family could be pertinent to you this week with the 10 of Pentacles. You could be making money moves on behalf of your family. There are some plans that you've been making that I feel like you're getting ready to move forward with. Like you're starting to execute, or some plans that you've already moved forward with that is starting to show you, so I'm starting to produce on a much bigger financial level with the King and the 10 of Pentacles here. And you got the 9 of Cups. Like, I feel like some plans are moving forward exactly how you want them to. King of Pentacles. Why is this here for Gemini? Why is this here? Ten of Pentacles, you could be receiving a new home. You could be moving into a new home. You could be approved for your home. You got the Page of Wands, all right? So there is a new seed being offered. This could be a new job. This could be a promotion for you, Gemini. It's going to be, yeah, like a higher position at work or something like that. Tell me about this Nine of Cups for Gemini. We got the Two of Swords. So something you've been worrying about is turning out in your favor. It's probably turning out better than you imagined. You could have been worried about, you know, if you were like in between work, you could have been worried about if you were going to get a job in time for something, or, you know, if you were going to just get a job at all, or if you were going to get a particular position. And I feel like it's turning out better than you were even requesting, or better than you could possibly think it would. In some sort of way. It's just going to be perfect for you. Whatever this is. This is something you're going to be passionate about. They got the Wands and the Pentacles mixed. Like, this is, like it's waking you back up. Like, it's reigniting your passion with something. Something new that you're starting to invest in. It's leading you to financial stability. Tell me about these Ten of Pentacles. Leading to you to stability in general. The Ten of Pentacles got the Knight of Pentacles. I'm telling you, something that you are working on, putting hard work into, something you are building slowly but surely. It's like it's producing. Your money is increasing big time. And this financial road that you're on, whether it's a new path or something that you have already started investing into, this is the path. This is it. This is leading you to this stability that you are desiring when it comes to your finances. This is something you've been waiting on. Some of y'all could also be traveling this week, Gemini, going on vacation, going out of the country, taking a cruise or something. Two of Wands. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. You got the Ten of Pentacles again. Get the out of here. You got the Ten of Pentacles doubling up in your reading. That's huge money increase. Huge money increase. If you were worried about anything financial, my Lord, you are getting a rebirth. Your finances are transforming. You ain't got to worry about nothing anymore. Whatever money moves you've been making the right ones. Like this financial stability is what's bringing you this peace and harmony. Your finances are looking lovely. You could be seeing there, because there's another storyline I see here. Your money could be increasing to the point where you're now beginning a new avenue of income. You know what I mean? You now have this one running as it should. Happy Black History Month. I didn't do that on purpose. But you could have one running as it should, so now you are able to start another one and provide yourself with yet another source of income. So take it as it resonates for you, Gemini. Let's get you a cosmic energy oracle message to close out your reading. You got prayer. So your prayers are being answered. And look, you got transformation. What I told you. You got the Death card on the bottom. Scorpio energy. Oh, wow. Look. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card all together. That's pretty much what we're talking about. A transformation of your money. Luck being on your side. Your money is increasing, Gemini. Let's go. This is y'all time. This is your time. Like, this week is about to show you some shit. I love it. You have a new path available. Some of y'all, new home. Come on. If you need a personal reading, the link to my website where you can book that is in the description box. There may be same-day readings available depending on the schedule. If this resonated with you, please drop it in the comments and let me know. Hey. Okay? Like and subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. And I will see you at your next reading. Cancer, welcome to your week ahead reading. Let's see what's popping off immediately and what you can expect. Let's cut the deck, shall we? We got resistance. Okay? I feel like you could be resisting something, or something that you felt resistance in is easing up. Let's go further and see what we're talking about here. Tell me what help Cancer can expect. We have sudden change. All right, I think Taurus got that. We got sudden change. And then we have promotion on the bottom. So you could get a promotion all of a sudden. The sudden change doesn't feel like a bad sudden change. It just feels like something happening all of a sudden that you don't see coming. We have lobster, financial pinch. Okay, and we have mice, discord among family or friends. Okay, this could be where the resistance is coming in. You could be in a financial pinch right now. Let's see where the tarot takes us. Discord among family or friends, resistance, sudden change, promotion. It seems like there's some sort of something staticky going on in your week, Cancer. Let's see. What can Cancer expect for their week ahead? What's going on? Okay. We got Five of Wands. There's more conflict. Okay. We have King of Pentacles. All right. That looks like promotion energy to me. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So it's kind of just like the Oracle messages. The Oracle messages had the promotion, that was the bright message, and sudden change. And then you got resistance, financial pinch, and discord. And then you got here with the tarot, you got some sort of discord and some sort of worry energy. Something you are overly thinking or trying to figure out. You're all up in your head. You're worried about something. Could be your finances, being that you got financial pinch. But I feel like financial relief is coming. Your finances does not seem to be the issue. You got promotion and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a promotion. You know what I mean? It is a boss. It is a higher position, financially speaking. It's financial stability. So if it's your finances that you've been worrying about, don't even bother. That's where I feel the sudden change is coming in. All this other shit, I don't know. I don't know what you conflicted about, who you conflicting with. The Five of Wands could absolutely be the discord with your family or friends. It's just that the Five of Wands is a conflict that doesn't have to be. Like, everybody just needs to put their wands down and it can be handled peacefully. So let's see. Let's go further. Let's get some clarifiers and see what this is talking about. All right. Five of Wands. Tell me about the Five of Wands for Cancer, please. You got the Knight of Wands. So there's some sort of action being taken when it comes to this conflict. So some of you, this could be inner conflict. You could be conflicted inside about something. You could be conflicted about this King of Pentacles, about this job, about, you know, like I said, your finances, and receiving the promotion could be what triggers this forward movement with you. It's like you're finally getting out of conflict because you're receiving some sort of answer or result. King of Pentacles, tell me more about the King of... Good God, I think that's the Five of freaking Pentacles. I mean, Wands. It is. You got the Five of Wands. This. Okay. So you've either been conflicted about a Taurus, or you've been conflicted about your money or a job. The King of Pentacles is either a person of Taurian blood, a boss, a position, a job, or just your money in general. I feel like it's your money in general for a lot of you. You've been, you know, but then, you know, I'm also feeling a person. I guess next week you're going to still be in conflict. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because you got the Knight of Wands. So you're going to make some sort of action. You're going to take some sort of action. You're going to remove yourself from being in this conflict. And the Knight of Wands is the Wands. It can be business or it can be romantic. So, you know, take it as it resonates for you, Cancer. Nine of Swords. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. And what has Cancer been worried about? What are they going to be worried about? The Nine of Wands. It's like you're worried about something that's been taking a long time. You could be seeing 999. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords. And you got the King of Swords. There was another king, another person. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I feel like you've been going back in your head, back and forth in your head about something for a long time. And I think this week you kind of get tired of it. You've been on a long journey with something, or something has been going on too long. And you've been like conflicted mentally, or just conflicted within about this thing. But it's like with the King of Swords, it's like you finally come to some decision, like to some clarity. Or you finally communicate something. You're finally getting out of your head. Like you're done with the conflict. That is for sure. It's like all the cards are conflict except for the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. Well, you're conflicted about the King of Pentacles, so like, you know, this is a lot of conflict, Cancer. A lot. So I feel like you're moving on from this. Wow, Lord, you got the Eight of Swords on the bottom. I feel like you're moving on from being conflicted within. Like this worry it feels like something else. I don't feel like your finances are really in any kind of anything. If your finances is what you've been worried about, then you're going to receive some clarity on that this week. If you really been worried about your finances, if this is the case, you've really been worried and anxious. It's probably been keeping you up at night trying to figure out something. But I feel like the finances is like a side message. By the way, you're getting the promotion, or, you know, your money is increasing. You're getting the position you desire. You're getting the pay you want. But there's something else that has had you really torn inside. Let's get your Cosmic Energy Oracle cards to end off your reading, Cancer. What do we get? Oh, we got friendship. Okay, and this one's talking to me. We got trust. Okay, and this is trust your intuition. Interesting. That's why this was calling to me. Because all these conflict and swords and all that shit. You need to trust your intuition. Okay? And cherish your friendships. So if this is about a friendship for you, you know, there you go. All right, Cancer, so this is what I have for you. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. I find this to be interesting. And you do have sudden change. So like and subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. And if you need a personal reading, I do have bookings available on my website. The link to that is in my description box below. And same-day readings may be available depending on the schedule. All right, I'll see you at your next reading. Leo, welcome to your week ahead reading. Let's see what's popping off for you. Ooh, immediately, you got escape. All right, so you are overcoming something. Some sort of battle or something you've been going through is ending. You're coming out of something successfully. Let's go further. Leo, you're escaping something. Let's see. We got you are protected. All right, that's been like a bottom message for 2 signs. You got it as your main message. Interesting. And then we have get a new job. All right, so some of you may be getting a new job, or you may need to get a new job. Either way, you are protected. Let's get your tea leaf messages, Leo. What you can expect. What can Leo expect? We have eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. I told you. You're coming out of a battle. You're escaping something. And then we have flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay. So that might be what you're escaping and you don't even know it. Because you are protected and things are happening divinely for your good, for your benefit. All right, Leo, let's go further with the tarot, shall we? What can Leo expect in this week ahead? What can Leo expect in this week ahead? One more. Thank you. All right. We have 7 of Swords. It's probably what you're escaping. Look, 10 of Cups. And the Temperance. Okay. So, there's something that you're not trusting. And I think you're walking away from it this week. Triumph over troubles, obstacles. This could be a lover or a friend, with you having the disappointment in a friend or a lover that you could be walking away from because you just can't trust them. You may have wanted something happy with this person, or you may have wanted them in your life. Obviously, if it's a disappointment. But you could be learning this week that you can't trust them, or you can't trust what they say. Let's go further with the clarifiers. It's like something is happening for you in divine flow, divine timing. I feel like there is a harmonious energy overtaking you now, which I feel is coming from you removing yourself from this situation or walking away from this thing that you're not trusting. Let's go further, Leo. 6 of Cups. It could be somebody from your past or an old friend. Why is the 7 of Swords here for Leo, please? Either way, you're protected. Why is the 7 of Swords here for Leo? We have the Knight of Cups. Look. Some sort of knight, or, well, a knight, a love proposal, or some sort of emotional proposition, or an apology, something. There's some sort of love proposal that you're not trusting. And that is possibly where the disappointment in a friend or lover comes in. Like, you're disappointed. The 7 of Swords could be the disappointment energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you don't trust them, but I feel like there's something about it that you're not trusting. There's something about this offer. 10 of Cups. Tell me about why this is here for Leo, please. We have the Strength. It's like you're fighting for what you desire. You're fighting for the happiness that you want with the Strength. Like, you have the divine inner strength to, it's like this is what you deserve. This is what you want for yourself. Temperance. Tell me about the Temperance, please. We have the High Priestess. Look, it's like you are very in some sort of divine flow. You are using your intuition heavily this week. And then I forgot, it was Leo, like you came out in your own reading. It's like you are creating your own happiness by walking away from the things or people that no longer serve you or that don't fit what you desire for yourself. And it's like the High Priestess. I don't know. Something is being revealed. Tell me more about this Temperance. Tell me more about the Temperance. Six of Swords. Yes, this is. Also, all I keep hearing is divine flow, and the Six of Swords is literally moving on to calmer waters, like moving on, you know, to something more in flow, something more harmonious for you. And it's like intuitively, you know that. Like you are very much in tune this week. You're very much in tune. You're very much in alignment with self. And because of that and the patience that you've had, you are moving on to calmer waters. It's like something is revealing itself to you that is calming shit down for you. That's bringing in this triumph over troubled waters. And then there's also a person or a situation that you don't trust. And I feel like your decision in this proposal is huge. I feel like it closes a door for you. It closes an energetic door. Look, you're having a victorious ending to some long battle. You could be seeing 666. Or 888. I'm sorry, this is the Four of Wands, not the Six of Wands. Look, you got the Four of Wands and you got the Ten of Cups in the bottom, then the Temperance again. What? Like, yeah. Some of y'all could be moving, getting a new home. Some of y'all could be stepping into a new relationship. There's some sort of happiness that you have not given up on for yourself. It's like you're fighting for it, and anything that is not in alignment with that, you're not allowing into your space. And I feel like that's something or someone specific this week that you're choosing to finally, once and for all, walk away from. It's like, you know, you're just not trusting the proposal. Let's get a Cosmic Energy Oracle message for you to close out your reading, Leo, what you can expect. Look, there's some level of happiness that you're fighting for yourself. We have happiness, all right? There is a decision that is being made or that has been made that has freed the space for this happiness to come in. You have fought for this. You have earned this. Happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships. And that's what you are manifesting for yourself, Leo. This is what I have for you for your week ahead and what you can expect. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. And if you need a more personal booking, more personal reading, the link to book that is on my website in the description box. The link to the good God. The link is in my description box. Jeez. Same day readings may be available depending on the schedule. I'll see you at your next reading, Leo. Virgo, welcome to your week ahead reading. Let's see what you can expect. Let's cut the deck. You have the Shadow. All right? So things are being revealed for you. Things are coming out of the shadows. Look, I got secrecy on the bottom. Things are coming out of the shadows, Virgo. You're finding out things. You're getting clarity with stuff. Let's go further. What can Virgo expect? We got fan, romance, celebration, party. Nice. I don't think I ever seen that one. And then you have moon, changes in your life. And the moon energy also gives me things being revealed. Okay. Well, good. Y'all about to know some shit. Let's get one more oracle message before we jump to the tarot. Y'all got resolve the conflict. All right. I feel like some conflict in your life is being resolved with clarity. Wow, and you are protected on the bottom. Like, this card has come out for quite a few people, either on the bottom or as their card. Very interesting. Everybody's protected. That's beautiful. Confirmation. All right, Virgo. Week ahead. What can they expect? What's popping off for their week ahead? Thank you. 2 more. 1 more. Thank you. All right. So we got the Four of Swords. I flipped over. I feel like you're getting some relief in something. Conflict being resolved. We got the 8 of Swords. Might be getting relief of whatever you've been trying to figure out or feeling trapped. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So you have some sort of new financial road being offered to you. All right. Clarity, possibly surrounding your finances, if that's what you've been all up in your head about. I feel like something also, or some sort of information is being revealed that you have no idea about. This tea leaf is sticking out and calling to me. Oh, it was 2 of them. Financial pinch and in need of help, assistance, and guidance. All right. So I feel like that was kind of giving me a prelude to what's been going on with you. So you've been worried about your finances. You've been in a financial pinch, and you've been in need of some support or guidance, which is what I believe you are receiving this week, Virgo. That is what you can expect. Let's go a little deeper with the clarifiers. 8 of Swords. Tell me more. Why is this here for Virgo? What they can expect. We got the 5 of Pentacles. Like I said, you've been all up in your head. You felt financially trapped. Financial pinch. Not enough money to do what you wanted to do. Make the moves you've been wanting to make. And I feel like you're getting out of that with this Ace of Pentacles. There's a new opportunity. Excuse me, a new good opportunity with the Ace. Tell me about this Ace, please. Tell us more about this. We have the 10 of Wands. Look, it's ending the burdens. The Ace of Pentacles is ending this long, burdensome journey that you've been on, Virgo. Something that it's like it was all on you. It was very heavy for you to carry. You may have been carrying it alone. But either way, it's like you're being shown the way. You're being shown a new financial path with the Ace of Pentacles. This is putting an end. It's like things are easing up now. Things are going to go easier. The conflict is being resolved. 4 of Swords. Tell me more about the 4 of Swords for Virgo. We got the Tower. Look, something happening all of a sudden. This is giving me eclipse energy. Something is happening all of a sudden for you and bringing in this relief. You're going to be very relieved with this Tower. You're going to be very happy with this Tower. You also got romance, celebration, and party. So, you know, you may not feel very celebratory right now, but you are going to be. You are going to be. It's like this Ace of Pentacles, this Tower is switching things around for you. You did get the Moon card. There are changes occurring in your life. Some of these changes could be occurring in the background. And now you're getting ready to see them here on planet Earth. Let's get a cosmic energy oracle message for you to end your reading. Oh, yeah, I got 2. You got miracles. Nice, Virgo. You got miracles coming in, and you have compassion. Okay? I feel like you're being shown compassion. I feel like the universe is showing you some compassion with this clarity, with this financial assistance, this financial guidance, right to this Ace of Pentacles opportunity. This Tower bringing in these sudden changes in your life, resolving the conflicts. I love this. You're receiving a helping hand from the universe. You did get, you are protected. Okay, Virgo? All right, this is what I have for you for your week ahead. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments and like, subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. If you would like a more personal reading, I do have bookings available on my website. The link to that is in the description box below. And same-day readings may be available depending on the schedule. Libra, welcome to your week ahead reading. Let's see what you can expect. Ooh, we got vows. Okay, so you're entering into some sort of partnership. Could be romance. Who else got this? Who's another sign who got this? One other sign. You could be entering into a romantic partnership or a business one. The others, I can't remember. This is in the beginning. Let's go with your tea leaves, Libra. What can you expect? Let's see. Shield. You need to defend yourself. Okay. And firecracker. Excitement. All right. Some of y'all could be going to a wedding. You can go to some sort of party or wedding or something. You could be just excited about this business partnership that you are embarking in. This is collaboration with someone or romantic partnership, you know, however it plays out for you. Let's go further, Libra. What can Libra expect for this week ahead? We got, what did we get? Sunday. That would be the day I'm dropping the reading. Okay. So, Sunday could be pertinent to you. Sunday is a happy day. The sun rules that day. And we have 9 months. Some of y'all could be finding out that you're going to be a parent on Sunday. I don't know. Let's go further. And that could be the excitement. Okay? All right. Let's go deeper with the tarot, shall we? Libra, what can they expect for their week ahead? Oh my gosh, you got the sun. I literally just said that. Sunday, and then y'all got the sun. Very happy. It's a very happy week for you. Happy week, something you need to speak up for or speak up on, something like that. All right, so we got the sun, we got the Leo energy, then we got the Queen of Wands. All right, that's more Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, and then we got the Tower. All right, so something happening all of a sudden, shaking things up. Let's see what the Tower is talking about. This seems to be very scattered energy. We'll see when we get the clarifiers. The Queen of Wands giving me a person. Could be a boss. You could be collaborating with your boss. Some of y'all could be in a relationship with your boss. And, you know, y'all are taking things further or, you know, going to some sort of romantic partnership. Maybe you're going public or this could be business. Let's go further, Libra. The sun. Tell me why the sun is here for Libra. Libra. What's this? The Six of Cups. This is a very popular card as well. This is something old being healed. Something old, an old partnership, an old friendship, an old idea, an old connection. Something is being healed. There's some sort of healing energy reviving something. I'm actually going to get another one on that. Tell me, give me one more for the sun. One, please. Tell me why the sun is here. And we got the Fool. Look, told y'all something old being revived. Shut up, please. If you need a personal reading, I have bookings available on my website, and the link to that is in the description box below. Something old. There's like a new beginning to something old. It could be an old partnership, an old business idea, an old friendship. It's something, and I keep wanting to say from your past, and I just keep hearing old instead. But it's like you're taking a leap of faith on it. And it's leading you to happiness. If this is a business, it's leading you to abundance. This is just a lot of happiness, a lot of freedom coming from this new thing. Okay, Queen of Wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Holy shit, the Queen of Wands got the Queen of Wands. So that's like I said what I said. This is a boss or the person you're collaborating with. This is a person. This could be a boss. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This could, it could be it's a divine feminine, possibly. Someone who could be an entrepreneur. They're very attractive. Go-getter. I feel like this energy came out in your reading last week. It's Queen of Wands energy. They are, it's very spicy, very confident. This person could be very spiritual or witchy. With the black cat here, the Queen of Wands does, she is, the Queen of Wands could be a witch. They tap into their spirituality heavy. Let's talk about the Tower. Let's talk about what this Tower is. Tell me what the Tower is, please. We have the Five of Wands. So it's like you're being forced out of a conflict in something. You may just, the universe just may allow you to piss your own self off. Like your spirit. You ever hold something in so long that your spirit just gets annoyed as hell, and it's like you just have to say something, like you cannot hold it in anymore. Something like that. Like something that has been a conflict for you is like the time is up. It can no longer be a conflict. The Tower is forcing this conflict out. However that plays out for you. I'll actually get one more. Tell me one more for the Tower, please. We have a lot of major arcanas here. We have the Four of Swords. So something that's, no, I'm sorry. This is the Six of Swords. This is something that's bringing, is it? What the fuck? No, this is the Four of Swords, excuse me. Because see, when I see it this way, it looks like six. When I look at it this way, it's a four. Okay. The Four of Swords. So it's bringing in relief. It's bringing in relief from this conflict. Like this conflict is being resolved one way or another. It's like it's a done deal. This is like the Tower is shaking shit up. The Tower is shaking it up for you. I feel like the Tower is forcing in this new beginning. This new beginning, this sun energy. This is coming after the Tower. The Tower is shaking something up. It's bringing in some relief and healing. You have the Four of Swords and the Sun. That's both healing energy. It's like there's something old being healed, like I started off saying. Let's get your Cosmic Energy Oracle message to close out your reading, Libra. What can Libra expect? We got communication. All right. The communication could be the Tower, or it could trigger the Tower. But it feels like this could be a connection for a lot of you, especially with the vows here. Like getting into a committed relationship with somebody is what it feels like. But it can absolutely be business. Take it as it resonates for you, Libra. All right, this is what I have for you. If you need a more personal reading, I have bookings available on my website, and the link is in the description box. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Like, subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet, and I'll see you at your next reading. Scorpio, welcome. Let's see what you can expect for this week ahead. Your first message, you got reconciliation. All right. So, you are reconciling with someone, friend, family, lover. Let's go further, Scorpio. Or there's a reconciliation being proposed. Let's get your next message. We have two. We got Father, which could be the reconciliation being proposed. And we got 6 months. All right. So I feel like changes are occurring for you in the next 6 months that are beginning this week. And then you have Sunday, which is the day that I'm dropping the reading. So I guess it is beginning for you on Sunday. Libra got that message also. I wouldn't say it was on the bottom. Interesting. Scorpio, you're a week ahead. What can they expect? All right, we got December. It's Capricorn, Aquarius energy. And we have older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. All right, so you could have dealings with your parents this week. We do have father and we have older woman, so it could be your parents or your grandparents or something. You could be reconciling with family members. So let's get to the tarot and go a little deeper. Scorpio, what can Scorpio expect for their week ahead? 2 more. 1 more. Okay. All right, so you got the Hermit. You got the Page of Pentacles. Then you got the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. So, you, excuse me, Scorp, pardon me, you are receiving some sort of good news, financially speaking, that seems to be like forward movement, forward passionate building, slowly but surely, seems to be the result of this good news. Like you immediately you progress from the Page to the Knight of Pentacles. So you get the news and you start building immediately, patiently, diligently. And this is something that you're building on a firm foundation, and it's something that is for the long term. And you're working at it very passionately, very diligently. This is like this is exciting you, reigniting your passion in life or just in this thing. And it's like you could have been learning how to do this thing all this time. You could have been acquiring knowledge or doing your research, you know, or applying, because this could be a job. You know, this could be a job or a partnership or something like that. And, you know, you've done the work. You've learned what you need to learn. You've acquired the wisdom in something. And it's like now you're receiving the opportunity to move forward with this thing, to start building it. Very, you know, like I just keep hearing diligently. Like you are not letting up. Once you start, you're all in. Why is the Hermit here? Wow. We got the Page of Pentacles. Okay? Again. So the Hermit is you in this reading. You got this twice. So you are receiving some good news with something that you have been, I feel like you've been applying for something. A job, a grant, a loan, a position. I don't really fuck with loans, so I'm not even going to say that. But, you know, something. Look, Page of Cups on the bottom. You're receiving some sort of good news. Well, tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Since you want to bring it up twice, tell me about the page, please. It's a breakthrough. We have a breakthrough coming with this Page of Pentacles, with this Chariot here. That's Cancer energy. Also, you know, some of y'all could have been trying to get a new car. Or you could have been wanting to travel somewhere. And that's what you're receiving this news about. And especially with these 2 knights here, this could definitely be about a car. Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles for Scorpio. You could be hearing that, you could be getting approved for a car loan, or you could just be getting the finances that you need to buy a car. We got the King of Cups. All right, so it's like this thing that you're building, it's like you're building it with a lot of maturity. The King of Cups and the Hermit, kind of like, look how similar they're depicted. You know what I mean? They're very wise. The King of Cups is particularly emotionally intelligent. So, if this is a relationship, if this so happens to be about a relationship for you, because I actually don't feel this one way or another. You are building this relationship from a mature standpoint. Like, you are moving intuitively and intelligently, like emotionally intelligently. Some of you, a person, if the King of Cups is a person for you, Cancer, Scorpio, or you, Pisces, or I should say a fellow Scorpio or Pisces who is offering this to you. But I feel like this King of Cups is you. I feel like you are, just like I felt the Hermit is you. I feel like you are building this, you are investing in this thing. You are dedicated to this pentacle and making this pentacle become 10. Knight of Wands. Tell me when the Knight of Wands is here for Scorpio. You got the Death card. There you are. That's you for real. Like, that's your energy. You are undergoing some sort of transformation that is like triggering this forward movement. You could have been stagnant. You could have been in isolation. Like, you could have been in this hermit mode, just getting your shit together. That could have been you. It's not necessarily stagnant, but just, isolating. Not being around too many people, getting your thoughts together, figuring out what you needed to figure out, learning what you needed to learn. And now that you've done that, you're receiving an opportunity to put that wisdom into action. Okay, let's get your Cosmic Energy Oracle message to close out your reading, Scorpio. We got nurture. Okay, I feel like you're being nurtured from the universe, like you're getting universal nurturing. Like something you've been desiring is happening. You're having I feel like it feels like a financial breakthrough. You're receiving like the news that you've been wanting to receive. You could have been trying to manifest this. So, like a car, a job, money in general, something progressing financially. That's what you're receiving this week, Scorpio. That's what you're hearing news about. And I feel like you're hearing the news and jumping right on into your car. Did y'all hear that confirmation? Did y'all hear the horn? This is what I have for you. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. If you would like a personal booking, the link to that is in the description box. I do have personal or same day readings available depending on the schedule. Other than that, I will see you at your next reading, Scorp. Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead reading. Let's see what you can expect immediately with your first message. Well, you got the shadow. Somebody else got that. I think Virgo. So something is being revealed to you. Something's coming out of the shadows for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what you got. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. I feel like a change is coming is what you can expect this week. There's a change coming. I feel like it's connected to the shadow. It's something, I don't know, something's coming out of the shadow. Something's sort of clarity or something that's been foggy for you. I'm seeing a black cloud dissipating. That is the vision I'm getting. And then you have flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. For some of you, that may have to do with a job. Others of you, a person or a situation. Let's go deeper. Sagittarius, what can they expect? We got 9 months. Okay? So I feel like these changes that are beginning now are affecting the next 9 months of your life. Then we have Libra on the bottom. So you can have that in your chart, or you can have a Libra associated with your week ahead. Let's go further. Okay. Sag, what can they expect for their week ahead? Let's get to the tarot, shall we? Oops. I got like, how many I got? All right. We got the 6 of Wands. All right, so something turning out victorious for you. This could be like public recognition for some. Let me go further before I say anything else. We got the Page of Swords. This could be an opportunity or an idea to do something that involves you being in the public eye. And we got the Lovers. Look, the Page of Swords and the Lovers is like, you get a, I don't know, this is like the Page of Swords might be the clarity that's coming, and then the Lovers is what encourages you to make a decision. Here's the thing being revealed though, with the High Priestess. This is more energy beyond something being revealed. The High Priestess is absolutely shadow energy. So something is showing itself to you, and that's where the Page of Swords, the idea comes in, and it follows with a decision. And this is the result, the 6 of Wands, victory after something long, which is why you started off with the caterpillar. Things won't always be this way. A change is coming. The 6 of Swords is, the 6 of Wands is the victory coming from this change. You're deciding something. And I feel like right now, as you're listening to this, today, you know, this Sunday, if you're listening to this like in the beginning of the week, you may not even know what decision it is you're going to make. Let's clarify. 6 of Wands. Tell me more about this for Sag. 10 of Swords was on the bottom of that. Something difficult being over, completed. New beginnings coming in with the 1 energy. Tell me about the 6 of Wands, please. Why is this here? Thank you. Look, you're moving on. You're moving on. This card is itching my hand. The Empress. Yes. That's why it's itching my hand. And that's more Libra energy along with Taurus. You are moving on to victory. To, you know, moving past this conflict, this uncharted waters you've been in, this choppy waters, excuse me, not uncharted, just choppy waters that you've been in, this the black cloud I keep seeing. It's like you're moving on to something successfully. You're moving out of conflict. Page of Swords. You got the 6 of Wands on the bottom. I did say something. Well, no, this is the 6 of Wands we're clarifying right now. So that's doubling up. You got that energy twice. It's like something is ending great. You're having a great outcome to something. Page of Swords. Tell me more. It could be something you're trying to create. This could be a business for you. This could have something to do with a job or money. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is an idea when it comes to your finances, how to increase your money. Is what this Page of Swords is. Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers, please. We got the Queen of Wands and the Temperance. So this is you. And this is also you. So You are making a decision as Gemini energy with the Lovers. You can have that in your chart, but you're making a decision. You're choosing something. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. I think the highlight of that message is that you're getting out of this indecisiveness. The clarity is what, the clarity is like the gift for you this week. You're going to know how to do something when it comes to your finances, or you're going to get an answer, a resolution, some sacred knowledge, like the High Priestess. The High Priestess reveals sacred knowledge, whatever you deem as sacred. Can you tell me more about the Page of Swords? Give me one more for that one. Give me one more for the Page of Swords. Oh, wow, it came out anyway. That's the Ten of Swords. That is the one that tried to come out the first time I was clarifying the Page of Swords. So, I'm sorry, I was trying to clarify the Six of Wands, I think, when that came out. This is ending some sort of financial conflict for you. Some sort of, and I feel like it's mental conflict. You've been trying to figure out how to move your money forward. You've been trying to figure out how to, you know, get to this abundant, financial, independent energy. You could be wanting to start a business, or, you know, just be in the energy of the Empress. The Empress, you know, her money flows very easily and effortlessly. She is abundant. She's the most abundant other than the Empress, which is her man. So let's get a cosmic energy oracle message for you, Sag, to close out your reading. Look, you got support. You're receiving some sort of support this week. It could be universal support. We shall see how Spirit decides to allow that to enter into your life. But there is some support that is being provided to you. All right, Sagittarius, this is the message that I have for you for your week ahead. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe if you're not a part of my family as yet. And if you need a more personal reading, I do have bookings available on my website, and the link to that is in the description box below. I'll see you at your next reading. Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead reading and what you can expect. Let's get your first message immediately, shall we? You got dreams. Okay? So, I feel like you are going to be communicated in your dreams this week. I feel like you might need to pay attention to your dreams. It may be giving you clues or hints to something. Let's get your tea leaves. Tea leaf for Capricorn. We got chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Okay, and we have, wow, we got weeping willow. Family sorrow. Okay. I'm not going to touch that. I am not going to touch that. I'm going to leave that right there for that to resonate with you, however it does. Next message for Capricorn. We have Monday. Okay? So you could be receiving some news on Monday. Monday seems to be pertinent to you. I plan on dropping this on Sunday. So I guess the next day. Ooh, that fell. All right. Let's go deeper, Capricorn. What can Capricorn expect for their week ahead? What can Capricorn expect? One more for their week ahead. Okay. All right. Now, a message that I just got with the someone's leaving your life and family sorrow, that could be a marriage breaking up, you know, like you're divorcing or moving out or something like that. Like you could be leaving someone behind, you know, no longer choosing to have someone in your life. And that's where the sorrow comes from. All right, and you got the Eight of Pentacles. So you're going to be working hard on something. You got the 8 of Wands. You could be seeing 888. You could be working hard on something you're trying to manifest. You got the Fool. All right, so that's new beginnings. Taking a leap of faith into something. And you got the 9 of Cups. So some sort of wish fulfillment. This looks like a very good week for you, other than someone leaving your life. Let's go further. And there's someone leaving your life. That could have happened already. You could be having dreams about. You could be having dreams about someone who has passed on. One of your passed on relatives could be visiting you in your dreams. 8 of Pentacles. Tell me why this is here for Capricorn. That is entirely too many. 8 of Pentacles. Thank you. We got the 2 of Cups. All right. You could have been working on yourself. Or this could be a romantic connection for you that you've been working. A soulmate connection that you're putting work into. And it is progressing to another level. Like there is some sort of progression coming in the next week ahead. This week ahead. 8 of Wands. Tell me why this is here for Capricorn. We got the 8 of Swords. I said y'all could be seeing 888. So you've been, I feel like the 8 of Wands might be a message coming in. Something you've been wanting though. Like you've been trying to manifest something. You've been desiring something. You've been praying for something. And you're receiving some sort of communication when it comes to something that you have been trying to figure out. You've been all up in your head, trying to figure out something. You could have felt trapped, like you couldn't make any moves until you figured out this thing. Tell me about the Fool, please. Why is this here for Cap? We got the 6 of Cups. All right. So this feels like a new beginning in something, like with a family member. This could be a new beginning, like a reviving of something old, or old relationship, an old connection. You could be taking a chance and starting it over, starting a new beginning with the person or a situation or something like that. Tell me more about the Fool, please. Tell me one more about the Fool. Capricorn, you could be taking a chance on love, like your childhood sweetheart or something. We got the 5 of Pentacles. So, give me one more with Fool. And then we got the 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the 9 of Pentacles. You could be seeing 999. You got the 9 of Cups too. So this could be an old business idea. Or this could be a cup being offered to you from an old friend, or, an old job, a family member, or it could just be an old position that you forgot about, Something in your past that you felt may have abandoned you, or maybe you weren't getting enough money from it before and that's why you let it go. Something like that is like there's a new beginning with it that is leading you to abundance this time. Like this time it's going to prosper, financially speaking. Very interesting. 9 of Cups. Tell me more about the 9 of Cups and this wish fulfillment for Capricorn. We have the 7 of Cups. So some sort of idea that you've had, or something you've been wanting to do, or something you were all up in your head about, is like turning out in your favor. Give me one more. The 9 of Cups. It's like it's turning out in your favor. Oh, that's too many. That's 3. What's that? The 9 of Swords is 4 of Pentacles and the Ace. And then the Empress and the 3 of Swords. So I feel like there's something that disappointed you in the past that is, I don't know, it's like you're getting a second chance, or, you know, it's coming back around and showing you that it didn't break, or it did work, or, you know, it was worth it, or something like that. I don't know. Eight of Pentacles. Give me one more for the Eight of Pentacles for Cap. You know, something you invested in. It's like, you know, there's some sort of progress happening here. There's some sort of progress happening here, and something old being renewed. It could be a connection, because you got this Two of Cups and the Lovers when it comes to the Eight of Pentacles. So this could be a connection that you put in a lot of work into, or you were with a long time ago. I don't know, maybe it's coming back to life. Maybe you thought it was over, but it's not. I don't know, Capricorn. Please let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. Let's get your cosmic energy oracle message to close out your reading. You got two. You got happiness and determination. See this Eight of Pentacles? That's what I'm feeling. That's the energy I'm feeling, the determination. It's like, you know, you're determined not to let something fail. Or someone is determined not to let y'all fail as a connection or something. You could be seeing something about this in your dreams. But there is happiness here. Like you're getting the outcome that you desire. Ooh, I hope y'all hop in the comments and let me know what this is. Like and subscribe if this resonated with you. If you need a more personal reading, I do have bookings available on my website. The link is in the description box. Same day bookings may be available depending on the schedule.